Alright y'all, let's get right into the tutorial. So I'm starting off with freshly washed and deep conditioned hair, and I'm going to go ahead and start sectioning my hair. I'm starting off with making these two back sections, and I'm going to go ahead and saturate my hair with my leave-in slash heat protectant, which is by Lanza, the Healing Moisture leave-in. And I'm going to make sure to thoroughly detangle the hair and then go ahead and blow dry. If you're also curious about what shampoo, conditioner, deep conditioner, any previous treatments I did before I actually styled my hair, I'll list everything in the description below. And I'm also using a wet brush comb to detangle my hair. Okay, and once I'm done detangling these sections, this is when I'm going to go in with my Hot Tools OneStep blow dryer. Mine is in the silver version. I love this dryer, y'all. It really does cut down the drying time. It gives you a smoother, sleeker result than your traditional blow dryer and paddle brush. And so you see me here going through all my sections where I just detangle, then I go in with my heat protectant, detangle again, and blow dry this section. And for reference, throughout the entirety of my hair, I do have the dryer set to the low speed. You'll also see me here spraying my hair with a little bit of water for any sections that have dried up. I love this dryer because it gives me a smoother, sleeker result. Therefore, I use less heat and less passes for my flat iron when I do get to the flat ironing portion of this tutorial. Okay, so after all of that hard work, this is my end result. As you see, because of that OneStep dryer, we have a very sleek end result for just a blow dryer. This is really good, and I'm also really tired after all of that, but it does cut down your drying time. Now, this is my flat iron, and I don't want no judgment. I've had this flat iron for almost 10 years. It's going strong, but it's probably time to buy a new one. I'm showing you here that I have my dial set to the number 25. I believe, according to this flat iron, that's about 400 degrees for my hair. And I'm going to go ahead and section my hair from the tops of my ears all the way to the top of my head and flat iron the whole back section, and then start working on the front section. This is how I like to divide up my hair when I'm about to flat iron. It's comfortable to me, and also helps me prevent any parting so that I'm able to freestyle my hair as I choose. You see me here using a serum that I'm not a big fan of, something I picked up at Sally's to try, and I ended up just going back to something I actually like, which is BioSilk, because I prefer the way that it smells in my hair. It just happens that I have the BioSilk Lite version, so I'm going to use a little bit more than I would if I just had their regular original serum. So yeah, just applying that to the sections of hair before I flat iron my hair. Now you're going to see me here pick up a brush to help me flat iron my hair. What I'm actually using is a teasing brush that I bought from Sally Beauty. What I did was buy a teasing brush and cut the actual bristles so they were all about the same length, and I've been using that to flat iron my hair. I've used boar bristle brushes, I've also used rat tail combs, and I just find that this helps me get the ends of my hair a lot flatter and get a sleeker result, because sometimes when you're flat ironing your hair, you end up flat ironing the curl itself, so it looks like split ends. You end up cutting way more than you need to, and I find that it's a lot easier to get a hold of those ends because it's not as thick as a boar bristle brush usually is. It's a little thinner, so it helps me get the flat iron in contact with my ends a lot sooner, so therefore I see and retain more of my length when it is time to trim my ends. So yeah, that's how I did it. Now I'm showing you in real time how quickly I'm going through each section. I don't tap my roots too many times. I try to do literally just one single pass to prevent as much heat damage as I can. And yeah, so this is literally in real time how I flat iron my hair. And I highly recommend, if you haven't tried this teasing comb from Sally's, you can also find it on Amazon, to helping you straighten your hair, because I've been using it for years, probably the last 6 years, straightening my hair, and I feel like it is a major key as to how I'm able to retain more length every time that I do flat iron my hair. Okay, I just wanted to quickly show y'all how you really don't need to be breaking the bank on your flat iron to get a really sleek, straight results. This Conair flat iron, actually Conair in general, is owned by the same company as Babyliss, so you're getting the same iron for like a fraction of the price. Now you can't tell me you wouldn't want to save a couple $100 or two. Okay, so there's a reason why I wanted to do this front section separately. For the parts of my hair that's kind of between my ear and up to the top of my eyebrow tend to be a lot finer and really susceptible to heat damage, so I'm going to turn down my flat iron to about dial number 20, which is about 380, maybe 350 in heat. I do this because, again, I am really susceptible to heat damage. It always happens if I don't turn down the dial, and this is my way of preventing it. So if you know that you have an area of your head that is way more susceptible to heat damage, go ahead and turn down that flat iron. Your hair will still be straight and sleek and fly just without, the side of heat damage when you do wash this out. So that's how I prevent it. And I also don't have a mirror technically in front of me. I'm using my phone while I'm recording to see if I got my hair. So if you see that my edges aren't all the way straight, I'm gonna get that off camera, but I'm doing the best I can to flat iron my hair and show y'all how I get that done. Now once I'm done with this front section, I'm going to go ahead and return the dial back to 25 to straighten the top half of my hair, which is also a very coarse section of my hair. So the very back section is finer. It could take a lot more heat, but the hair on my sides is finer, but it can't take much heat. So I just kind of adjust accordingly to where I've seen myself get heat damage to prevent that from happening ever again. Because this is a temporary style for me, just to give myself a break, give myself a good little trim on the ends, because I love to wear my hair curly and I'd love for my curls to still thrive after this. Alright, y'all made it to the end of the video. This is how I straighten my hair. Occasionally I change up the products, but it's literally, this is the process that I use to get my hair sleek, straight, and in preparation for a good trim. As you see here, I'm not in dire need of a trim, but my hair is starting to get really tangled. It gets tangled very easily, so I know that it's time to just cut a little bit of the ends. I cut about ½ inch off camera, and yeah, I'm just showing you the end result of my flat ironing routine. I hope you try it. If not, I hope you learn a thing or two. And if you enjoyed today's content, please go ahead, comment, rate, subscribe. I'm really friendly. And I hope you enjoyed my video. I will catch y'all next time.